Hi guys, the digital flag. So what is this? Well, it had been about 3 weeks ago that Christian first came up with this video showing an LED strip that changed its color due to being fired with a recoil gun. And then came the idea of setting up something like a digital flag, which runs a program detecting which team member hits it and changes the colors. And we had the idea of different operation modes: standalone, Wi-Fi, peer-to-peer, and came out that peer-to-peer would be something like the bases talk to each other, and for that they also have to, of course, belong to the Wi-Fi network. And so I set up the first prototype with the LED strip, a stand with a tripod, and the head unit containing the processor, which is an 8266 ESP, switch to put it on, then a button to change the modes, the IR sensor, and well, that's it so far. We're thinking about also implementing an OLED display to make the menus easier to toggle. So it works with a standard recoil hub, and we try to program it that way that it can connect to any hub, the one with the strongest signal. But at the moment it's just the recoil hub with a standard password, recoil 123. So I switch that on and switch on the flag. Then I have the possibility to select the mode. Blue is the standalone mode, which needs no network. When I toggle it, I go to the Wi-Fi mode, select, and then it will show LEDs trying to connect to the network. The router is booting up. You know, perhaps from the recoil game, it takes about 1 minute to fully be online. Now you see that the signal strength is directly in connection to the closeness to the router. So if I want to place this base somewhere in the field, I just go away and always keep an eye on the signal quality. But I would like to show you the game modes that are not connected to the Wi-Fi, which are the standalone modes. So now I'm going to make a reset with a long press. I'm glad that Christian made this program that way that it's able to be operated by the button. We have to emphasize that his first video is 3 weeks ago, so we had a lot of progress in that time. So now I'm going to select the standalone mode. Then it goes to the sub-menu, and we're going to start with the domination mode. In domination mode, it shows all colors until the first party attacks the base. Then it will change the color to that team, and as soon as another team hits the base, it will change the color to that team. In the time where the team color is shown, the points will be counted every second, 1 point. And they will be displayed on the LEDs, going slightly up in percentage of completion of the max points. So here I have 40 points as max points, and every 4 seconds it will go 1 LED higher. The next team comes, the color will change, and that team will start counting. If the other team comes back again, it will come back to their original points. As soon as the max points are reached, it starts to flash, and you can tell on the battleground which flags have been taken by what team. So if you got 2 teams and 5 flags, then it could be 3 to 2, 4 to 1, 5 to 0, and of course the team with the highest amount of flags has won the game. Then let's go for the second mode. Again, it's standalone. And then it's attack the base. Again, it displays all colors, and the first team that is going to its own base will start a first hit to show the color of the team base. Here it will be a blue team. And as soon as another team, which is not the base team, hits the flag, a point gets subtracted. Now you see the animation of a hit and also of a heal, because the base team can also heal its own flag. Hit and heal animation. Now it's 1 point less. And now the owning team can go there and heal their base again. But you can only do that every 5 seconds. So it needs a time in between to heal or hit, that you don't stand next to the base and kill it within a couple of seconds. So now the time has run out. I have set a timer of 2 minutes. It will be more in the game, but if the hostile team isn't able to take the flag within that time, then of course the win goes to the defending team of that base. You see, the IR sensor is within the lid, so if I go from here, I cannot hit it. I have to go to the flag, that's strange. Do it again. And directly hit it from the top. Battery seems to be over. Okay, I have to work that out. It worked this morning. Hello, now it's 2 weeks later and the Corona time enabled me to do some modifications to the existing flag and also produce the first Mark I. Now this is the improved model. It also contains a OLED display in the top, and switching it on, you see it's booting. And the features are almost the same like the first one, but with a better functionality. So concerning the Wi-Fi, we could start with that. You can still connect to the recoil router and you select the Wi-Fi mode. We changed the modes. It is now a Wi-Fi client mode and a Wi-Fi server mode. Selecting the Wi-Fi client mode, it will connect to the Wi-Fi. Then show the quality, and as I indicated before, the quality will drop as soon as I increase the distance to the router. And then after you positioned it, you see here it is the signal quality being on the display, and you can position it and then it will go into a beacon mode. In the beacon mode, it will send a regular signal to a waiting server and awaiting instructions from the server where we set up the programs. All settings will be then transferred to the clients that are around on the battleground, and then the game can start. This, of course, is at the moment pending. We have to program that feature. But I'm now going to show you the changes we did to the standalone games. So that's the standalone mode, and we can go to the Domination mode. You can join me on team green and purple. Actually, it's team blue and purple. The functionality of reading a shot had been improved by shifting some subroutines into a time loop, so not all programs will be carried out at the same time. So you see, it's very fast reading and signals are carried out right away from the shot. Okay. Now the base attack. The first team initializes the base to show its own color. And if the second team comes and shoots at the flag, 1 point gets subtracted from the health points. The reason for the LED routines to show is that you can't just stay next to the base and eliminate all the points within a short time. So it takes some time, a couple of seconds, for the LED visualization to be carried out, and that's the time where the owning team can react to them. They can heal the base and gain back points. By the way, the remaining health points and the time remaining for the game are shown in the display. So now the base has been taken, and this counts as a point for the other team. Now the last game is Shoot the Flag, but now the flag will display the colors in a random mode, and the team has to shoot at the correct color in that time. So the color is being displayed also for a random time, and as soon as you hit the flag when it's showing the right color, you will see the point. And as soon as the max points are reached for that team, the game is won. If you hit the wrong color, then a no will display as a visualization, and a point will be subtracted. You can only gain 1 point at a time. So if I shoot at this, I will lose a point. If I shoot from distance, you will see nothing, because the sensor is hidden in the top. So even if I have the right color and shoot from a different angle, which is not from the top, I will not gain a point. I have to stand close to the flag. So we set the max points to 40, as it was in the Domination game. It will take now 40 points to win the game, so I'm going to end that game manually here now. But this gives you an imagination of what the flag is capable of at the moment, and well, how you can put it into action in a normal game. I'm trying to program it also to work together with a free call game app that has a different counting of shooting IDs. If you start into a battle mode and enter the lobby, then the IDs will be given from 1 to 16 in the order that you enter the lobby. So it's not very complicated, but it will take some discipline of the players when starting the battle, but I think that is possible. The other game now is being able to be played by a simple coil or the free coil app, which will be designed for that also too. And that's the way I think we'll have a lot of fun in the coming spring. So thanks for watching, and yeah, you can look it up on the Git repository. It's in GitLab as a digital flag, and I think I will have some more information how this will develop.